Everybody, this is a video whereby I show you the first step that I've done for the design team project for Nevermore Creations. So I will be working with Lindsay's postage due kit, and I'll walk you through the process basically in parts, because I did talk about the fact that I can't handle the sewing machine along with the filming situation. So maybe I'm going to do an intro and walk you through the process that I might, do, and then come back and show. It's going to be in stages, sort of. So I have used the postage due kit from Nevermore Creations. I'll put a link to her shop as well as the kit down below. And I also have shown the pages and the ephemera that come with the kit in a previous video, which I'm going to link, of course. And I'm going to share what I'm planning on doing in the pages, and then I'll show you what kind of ephemera I'm planning on using. So this is basically not the whole video, but it's just sort to give you a brief idea. So I'm just turning this page. Okay, so I have used some, I think 2 sheets from here, just to give some elements of interest, variety of papers. So I'm just going to walk you through the papers that I have and the ones that I'll be using. So what I have done is this is a wider kit. I mean, it's a journal size in the A5 size. It's a wide one, but I want to make this into a traveler's notebook size. So what I do is I have a template method. Now what I generally do is I make a template of the page size, and then I see where I want that template to be. Mark out the portions that I would like in the page. Like, suppose I have this page as a template and I have this sheet. So what I do is I try to find out which are the portions that I would like in my journal page, and which I might want to snip off or fold in. And that makes the journal making process a little bit simpler, because that's actually the planning stage, and I like to do things like this. So what I've done basically is I don't think I have chopped off any of the pages, because the images are so awesome. I wanted to keep the integrity of the journal kit, and so I have not sliced off anything. I have just folded in the extra bits, and you can make pockets out of them, or you can just use them as fold out pages. And that's what I'm planning on doing, except the middle one, which I have intentions of using this as the middle page. So I am going to keep it intact, and then we'll see which side I would like to trim off. Like, I can trim off a little bit from here, and I can trim off a little bit from here and keep the middle part intact, because I really love this image and this doily in the middle, and I think this would look very nice in the middle. So it's just a preference, it's a personal choice. That's how I am thinking. Maybe somebody will be thinking something differently and better. So this is how the kit pages are. So I'm just going to walk you through the kit pages. Like, this is, I have folded this part up, and these are the 2 pages, and this is another sheet whereby once again I've kept this folded, and this one I have not trimmed down or done anything. Maybe I'm going to trim this part off, because this side does not have any big digi image or anything of that sort. So I might trim this part off and make it into a standard size page. So that's that. And this is one of my favorite pages, and so I will keep this like so. This is another of those awesome pages, and this is going to be a little bit shorter on this side because once again I wanted to keep the image intact. So I had to fold the page in such a way that most of the image falls into one page, and that's where your template helps you. And that's it. And then I come to this page. So I'm not sure whether I'll keep this part or I might trim this off and make it into a tag. I'm not sure. I have I'm not finalized anything. This is of course is going to be a pocket, and I'm sure about that. So these are the pages from the kit, and these are some of the filler pages that I'm going to use. I'm just going to go through them and show you. I have a bunch of grid pages. I had them printed out specially on 100 GSM paper. This is very thick cardstock printer paper, and this is a ledger paper. These are some lined pages that I have tea-dyed, and this is a paper from this paperback cartographer. I wanted to keep something to break the monotony, and the interesting thing about this paper is that it's about travel and maps and stamps and letters and stuff like that. But this page, this sheet has the air routes marked, and that's why I wanted to keep this, because nowadays letters travel through air. So that's one of the things, the modern touch. And this is another grid paper. This is a music sheet. Sorry guys, this is a music sheet, and I have sliced it because I found that it was too big to be incorporated in this this size of a journal. And what I do is I keep the pages in different widths. I hope you can see them. I am not sure because I'm going to line them up in such a way that we will ultimately fall into a single line. That is one of the reasons why I use a template, and it helps to line up the pages basically at the edge. I don't like to chop off things too much after I have sewn in, because it makes things so much difficult. So even before I stitch, I make sure that they are lined properly, and maybe I'm going to edge them up with some beautiful lace that I have recently managed to get. So that would be that. And I will also show you the ephemera that I have managed to so this is the pack. This is the ephemera bits that are going to go in. Just look at this. So here I have a bundle of things, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Firstly, they are going to be, since this is a postage and stamp related stuff, so I'm going to make some envelopes with 4 stamps and stuff like that. I have stamps of postage stamps, so I'm going to use them. So I have made 2 of these. These are from scraps, after sizing up the papers. Here I have some scraps that I'm going to make into booklets. And here I have some ephemera that I will use in my journals. These are mostly from Pinterest, and these are free downloads. So these will go in, and I do have some more over here. Yeah. So, and these are from Old Design Shop. So these are tiny postcards. I need to ink everything up. I'm yet to do that. So if you want me to do a video on how I ink the process and all, and you can comment and I can do it. But I'm not much of a talker while I work, so I might be a big disappointment. So, and these are the two envelopes that came with the kit. So these are the postcards. These are from Old Design Shop. I think she was having a sale a while back, Black Friday, maybe. I did buy, I think 2 or 3 kits from her shop. I like her stuff. You know, she has some awesome kits in her shop. And this is a scrap that I was left with, you know, a page from this. So I decided to make a square tag, and this punched hole actually was in the paper itself, you know. I'll just show you what it was. So this is actually the, you know, the hole that was there. I just simply left it like that just to maximize the usage of the paper. So, and these are the 2 envelopes, very interesting. And there are a ton of things over here that I need to go through. So here I have made a bunch of, you know, ephemera that can go into any journal. So if anybody wants to you know, see how I've done that, because this is not the first time I'm doing this. I have done this before, but I've been hugely inspired by Yvonne Preston, and she does this. So I have, and this also helped me to use a lot of my stamps that I've not been using for a while. And so that's that. So these are some tall tags that I made, you know. I've just stenciled and punched corners. So these are journaling cards, tags, and this is a double tag, Her Melinda tag sort of thing. You can use it like this, or you can chop this part up and use as 2 separate tags. These are some stamps I had in my stash. They had been lying for a while, you know, and I'm just going to go through that. I might not use everything what I have over here, but I thought I'd share what I've done. And this is like a double tag once again. Like you can write from here and then you can write like this. So that's that. And I have made some journaling cards. They need a little bit of finishing up, maybe a little bit of stamping. I have not done that yet, and inking and stuff like that. So this is another envelope I've made, and I kind of like this look, you know. It's very simple and very effective. And this is another tag that I made. So these need a little bit of finishing up. They might go into this journal, I'm not sure, or might not. But these tags and journaling cards will eventually make their way into my journals. And I also would like to share, okay, some corner tags. So this is another envelope I have made with corner punched corners. And this is a big journaling card with the same travel kind of theme. These are some journaling cards which can be used as pockets also if you want. This is a punch I have, and I think I need to show it. You know, you will be able to see it. It's very, very pretty. I just show it like this. It comes out like this, and another of the punched thingy. So you can use these as pockets, or these can be used as journaling cards or tags or whatever. These are actually extra ephemera that I'm planning on adding to this journal. This is another journaling card, bigger one. So So that's that. And this journal is going to have a lot of ephemera and writing spaces and stuff like that. Here I have made a few envelopes and pockets from tea-dyed papers, and I'm planning some corner flips, you know, and I'm planning on using them. And I have my ephemera all, you know, they just need to be inked, you know, nothing else. And I might add some doily and lace and flowers, lace flowers and stuff like that. So that's that. And here I have rest of the stuff that I have. These are doilies that would, you know, might go in. So these are the ones that I'll be using. I have not tea or coffee dyed them. They might look like this. Actually, what I've done is I've used distress sprays. So what I've done is I had made a solution of distress spray with water, and then I've dipped these doilies and baked them, and they came out so well. I'm just going to show you. And they were done in a jiffy. Like, I was running low on my tea coffee solution, so I had to do this. So these are the things that would, you know, I will use to decorate the envelopes and stuff like that. So that's that. And I also have dyed some envelopes in the same manner. These might also go into the journal, and some doilies, bigger doilies, these will go among the pages. And this is also, look how cool this is looking. This is an envelope I have, and I'm going to use this in the journal pages. Yeah, I do have quite a lot of plans for this journal, and the next video will be, of course, after I, you know, decorate these a little bit, and I'll be back and show you how I am doing these stuff. And if anybody is interested in knowing how I make these tags or journaling cards, you can comment below, and I'll try and do you know, show and tell. There's nothing to, basically there's nothing to do a tutorial. It's very, very easy, and there are tons of videos about this. So if anybody wants to know, I'm happy to share. So if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, then please subscribe and stick around to see the kind of videos that I do. And if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. It makes a lot of difference. And I am going to list this journal in my shop. Right now, I do have a few journals. Please go and check. If you like some, then please help me sell those. And yeah, have a great day, and bye everybody. Bye.